Hello, my name is Ben of the channel Heffelmeyer133. Today I'll be sitting down with 3 different YouTubers who are rising stars on the platform. I'll be asking them about their experiences, their motivations, the things that hold them back. Welcome to The Interview. Hello, Maya of the channel Celestial Turtle. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing very well tonight. Hello, Davie.
Hello.
I'm glad to have you with me. Thank you for taking the time to answer some questions.
Oh, absolutely, no problem.
Hello, Chris of Kristainment.
Hi everyone, this is Kriscell from Kristainment.
Right off the bat, could you describe your channel for all of us?
So I started out kind of just throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what works, but then I eventually kind of morphed into figuring out I wanted to do commentary. So I'm mainly doing commentary, just kind of talking about anything that interests me, current events, just like stuff I see while perusing the internet.
So my channel is kind of these video essays that I make about certain topics that I'm interested in, whether it's video games or movies that I love, or even like I've made a video about certain content that I don't agree with. But it's basically like what I feel is interesting. I'll make a video about it and just kind of put my own spin on it.
So Kristainment is a channel that I've created, right, for me to share about things that I like or things that are happening around me. I can talk about anything, I can share about anything. Currently, I'm not bounded, I also don't like to be restricted to do something that I don't like. So basically, the things that I share on Kristainment are things that I like or things that I feel that I want to share with viewers out there.
Do you watch a lot of YouTube in your free time?
Yeah, probably way too much, but I love that. YouTube is like my main form of entertainment, probably.
Yeah, I've actually watched YouTube since it started, since
So, like,
2005.
3 people come to mind, 3 creators, just right off the top of your head. Who are they?
Oh, from the beginning, I think of Smosh, I think Jenna Marbles,
Yeah, classic.
and Ego Raptor.
I do watch some YouTubes during my free time, but you'll be surprised the YouTube channels or the YouTube contents that I watch are mainly food related. I like food reviews and things like that. So who are the 3 content creators that I like the most? They are actually Mark Waynes. Then I also have the Best Food Review as well as the Food Ranger.
I really love Leon Lush. I take a lot after him. He's really funny, and I try to be as funny as I can in my videos, so I take a lot after him. I really love D'Angelo Wallace. I think his commentary is really intelligent. He's just like knows what he's talking about, and I really like him. Curtis Connor. Again, just like really funny.
Curtis is great.
Really, like, you can tell he puts a lot of work into the videos he makes because they're really highly edited, really good quality. Like, he scripts all of his stuff.
Were they who inspired you to make videos, or what kickstarted you to finally go, I'm gonna upload something, I'm gonna make it?
So there was this channel, I believe it's still up. His name was Attacking Toucans, and he had this series. It was called Versus. And it was him and his friend, and they would play video games, and not like speedrunners, but they would just play video games to see who could beat it first. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I want to do that. So I like saved up my money, bought a capture card, and I would like play video games and talk over them, and just like, and then it became just from that to like what I do now, over the span of like, a few years, just like reinventing what I do.
You'll be surprised. I actually started YouTube, right, because I want to show my son that YouTube is not something he should go into. Okay, he has been telling me when he grows up he wants to be a YouTuber. I say no. So I started YouTube to tell him that no, this is not the journey. It's a very tough journey. There's no future in it. Okay, so but in the process of doing that, I actually started to enjoy YouTubing. Okay, not so much on the monetization portion, okay, but really I think it's a way that I can actually express myself and show my viewers what I want them to see and to know about.
I saw like other creators that I looked up to having like a fan base or like I guess like a group of people who they could interact with and like talk about things that they were interested with other people who were interested in those same things, and just having that sort of like community. I saw a lot of value in that. I feel like especially like a lot of people can relate to this during the pandemic when your social life is pretty much killed. That sort of like community that you can find online like that was really intriguing and really looked great to me. And so I really like that, and I like so far doing it, I really like the community that I have found. And then I also kind of just wanted it to be a creative outlet for me. I really wanted to learn how to edit videos. I saw like the videos that like Leon Lush and Curtis Connor make, and I'm like, how do they do that? Like, how do they produce like such funny, such entertaining content? And I was like, I want to learn how to do that. Like, I want to be able to edit content. Like, I think it's a really good skill, even like if I don't do YouTube forever. I think it'd be good to be able to know how to edit videos and stuff like that.
Do you have any specific goals for your channel right now?
I don't think so. I don't really have a goal right now for my channel. I just want it to grow as how it will grow organically. Don't really have a goal, but I do have some milestones like what other YouTubers have, though I don't really find a very big significance in it. Okay, like subscriber counts and views. It's good to have, but it's not a die I must have it. I really just want people who like my content to subscribe to me. If you don't like it, well, you can don't subscribe. It's fine. Okay, no hard feelings.
Right now I'm really working on producing content that I know that the people who follow me are gonna want to watch. That's like a big one for me. Is I'm like, okay, like what, like when I make a video, like, are people actually going to want to watch this, or is it like something I'm making just because I like it and I think other people will? And then also right now a big thing for me is my audio quality. So right now I guess it's like production value, I guess, is what I'm trying to strive for.
When it comes to creating any sort of creative project, what's something that you find often holds you back from creating?
I think the biggest thing is myself. I tend to overthink things, like little edits that I don't find funny. Like, I'll start a project, and by the time I'm trying to finish it, I don't want to finish it. Whether it's because I feel like it's not ready, or I just got bored of it and I'm like, this isn't even funny. It's like, is this worth putting out? Is it to my standard, I think? Because I think every video I want to do better, at least in one aspect, than what I did before.
Do you feel like you're hitting that benchmark so far?
I feel like not always, but I feel like with my latest uploads, it's like, okay, I've done at least this aspect better than what I did before. So now I can incorporate what I learned from these last two videos and put it into this one. So, because I'm in the philosophy like nothing's perfect, there's always going to be something that I can fix. So I might as well like incorporate what I've learned into every video that I make. I don't want to put something out and be like, well, it wasn't ready.
Well, there are a lot of things that actually hold me back in my video creation. So my family, my work, and my school, okay, my studies. I actually spend a lot of time with my work. Family also important to me because I have a newborn. So having 3 kids is not easy, especially one that's a newborn. So a lot of time also spent there. I'm also doing my master's studies now. When these 3 things come together, right, it's really holding me back. I would say it's holding me back.
Oh gosh. One is like coming up with ideas, because there is like a slew of ideas out there, but like I will get hung up on like, oh, like, are people actually gonna like this? Like, is it actually gonna fit on my channel? Or am I like, is it gonna be too sort of like an outlier from the rest of my videos? I also get worried about like, if I talk about like a controversial topic or something like that, or even not even like a controversial topic, because I feel like people will turn anything into something to like be rude to you about, and I can be like a little sensitive sometimes, so I do get a little worried about people like coming on to my channel and, you know, seeing my content and just turning it into something negative. When I first started, I was talking about anything. I was like, okay, I'll talk about politics because that's what I'm interested right now. But then like when I put like the tags and description on a video about politics, it just attracts a bunch of people who don't agree with me, and so they just leave like a bunch of really negative comments and stuff on my video, which don't necessarily bother me, but it's just like, that's not really why I'm on YouTube, is to like deal with that kind of attention all the time. That's not really what I want. So I was like, okay, I'll have to steer a different direction.
What's your favorite comment you've gotten on any video so far?
That's hard. I think my favorite one is, and it's not a supportive one. It's just one that said, it's like, you sound like it's 3 a.m. and you don't want to wake your parents up. That one made me laugh really hard because that was absolutely the case. I was like 16 and the family computer was in the living room. So the video I made, yeah. And then I took that to heart and I was like, he's right. And so every video, like from there, I kind of did everything I could to make me stand out.
Ooh, I get this every so often. Like, people will come over from Reddit where they'll find my video in like one of the subreddits I'm in. Like, I really like when they go onto my videos and they're like, hey, like, you've been improving, great job, like, I came here from Reddit. And I just think it just like warms my heart because, one, it's like they went from one platform to another platform to see my video and go to my channel and comment that. And I was like, oh, it's my little like subreddit buddies on my videos. Like, watching a lot of the people that I found in there because I can see them improving over time, and like, so it's really nice to know that I'm also like, improving,
growing in solidarity with each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's really fun.
I love your video. Nothing can beat that, man. Nothing can beat that. That's the best comment any YouTuber can get. I love your video.
When you go to make a video, what do you find is the part of the process that you're the most comfortable with? What's the part of the process that you're least comfortable with?
Ooh, definitely editing I am most comfortable with. I love to just like sit down and I can like edit and scrub and add all the fun stuff into my videos. That's like the best part for me. The part where I'm like, yeah, I got this. I know like what I want to do with it. I know what I want to add. I know what I want it to look like. But then when I'm filming and when I'm actually sitting down in front of a camera, I am just really awkward. I feel like I get really awkward and I can't talk very well in front of a camera. So I have to cut a lot out because a lot of it is me repeating what I'm saying a lot. Yeah, and I also am really uncomfortable looking directly into the camera. So all of my videos I'm like looking off into nowhere.
Well, when I make my video, I can tell you I really enjoy the entire process, from the recording to the video editing to the thumbnail creation to the description, and things like that. But if you were to say, if I were to name the few that I'm not so good at, there are definitely the video editing and the description portion. I don't have any graphical background. I'm an engineer by nature. Because of the how I actually started YouTubing, okay, I didn't really prepare to go deep initially. That's why I didn't really invest a lot of learning how to create good videos. So basically, whatever that I do now, or whatever that you can see now, is what I have learned throughout my journey. Usually do my video on the fly. Okay, I don't really prepare any script. Okay, I don't have any pre-vetted script to actually read through. So I just say what I want to say, which is also why it's kind of tough to actually translate that into text again. Okay, that's why the description part is always challenging for me.
I think the least comfortable is starting, because I won't know if the topic is worth talking about until it's done. So I think, coming up with an idea and being like, is this worth starting, and then just doing it is the hardest part. My favorite part is the editing, definitely. I think over being a content creator, I think I'm an editor first. I think with my videos, I think that shows. It's just like I like editing more than being on camera. I think if I could come up with content where other people can be the stars of it, I'd be happy just like editing and directing. I don't
just directing behind the scenes and making it all happen.
Absolutely. I don't feel the need to be the focus of the video, because I have other outlets to like performatively to get that out. But as far as video making, I don't need to be the focus.
I'm curious, how many people in your life, your real life around you, know that you make videos and upload stuff?
That's a really funny question, because at first I was very much like, I want to get my friends involved, like absolutely. And I'm still kind of like that. Like my group channel is friends from high school that like we've always been like cool. And then one of the members is a friend of a friend who I just clicked with. But A lot of people from school knew about it because I was always working with people I knew. Because overall, I think like making videos can be like a fun group thing. But as far as my personal channel, just close friends. I know bringing up that I made YouTube videos to my girlfriend was a little tough, because I was like, oh, this is I always look at it. I'm like, on a date, like this is a deal breaker.
You're afraid that it's gonna like, oh, he's a YouTuber,
Yeah.
or he thinks he's a YouTuber or something like that.
Yeah, like I don't want to be a stereotypical like, oh, like I think I'm gonna get big, you know what I mean?
Did she receive it well?
Oh yeah, she's so supportive of it. Like, it's my first like video essay style video. She saw it and she was like, I was completely blown away. Like, I absolutely had no idea. Yeah, because I didn't show her any of it, of like my 29-minute video or something, and she like saw the whole thing. She's like, I had no idea. Like, this is what you did.
I would say only my immediate family, yeah, my kids and my wife. Yeah, I don't really want my friends or people who I know in real life to actually come and subscribe to my channel because of they know me. I rather I want people to subscribe to my channel because they love my content, they like my content. So yeah, so I mean, good thing is I'm achieving certain subscriber now, and I'm very happy because it does tell me that these are people who actually love my content, and they actually inspire me to do better.
My like small circle of friends know, like actually some of my best friends bought me this mic, and then like my little ring light that I have. They know, like my boyfriend is super supportive of me. He knows. My parents know. They're like my whole family. All like I didn't want to tell like my younger siblings at first because I thought they were gonna roast me. But then my parents showed them and they all texted me individually and were like, oh, we like it, like it's funny. And I was like, whew, thank God. And then like some of my other friends know, but like there are some people who I like don't mention it to, or I won't mention it regularly because there's a part of me that feels guilty, like putting so much time into something, and then like I have other things that I like neglect in my life, so they're like, so you can do this, but you can't do all the other responsibilities you have.
You're like, but I want this to be my responsibility.
Exactly.
Don't you see?
This is the only responsibility I care about.
You've mentioned those three creators. Maybe them, maybe someone else. If you could work with any other creator on the platform right now, who would it be, and what would your collaboration be?
That's a difficult one. I think, well, actually, no, it's not. So there's this creator, and he's a musician, he's a rapper, but he does YouTube now. His name is Rav. Absolutely one of my favorite creators. Made an album that like saved my life.
You'd want to collaborate with him?
Absolutely. Because I'm also a musician too, and a writer. So it's like there's many ways that I could work with him. I've been wanting to do a video on him, and like coming up with that email saying, hey, can I interview you, has been such like a hard one, because I'm like, I want my content to back up that I can like handle a topic like that.
Do you have like, if you were to collaborate with him, do you even have a seed of an idea of what you would want to do?
Either a really in-depth interview or a song. Those are my two, like what I would want to do. Because I think both of those things hit like my two passions, whether it's video creation or music. So one of those two, I'd made it at that point.
Definitely Mark Wings. Okay, he's my idol. So if I get a chance to, I would definitely want to work with him. And well, it will be about food. Okay, I definitely want to do a collaboration with him on food, but I do not want to take up his spice challenge. Okay, I can't take spice that well, so I don't mind doing about food, but not spice. All right.
That's one that I'm gonna like think of like 3 hours later and have the perfect idea for and be like,
shoot, why didn't I say that?
I really there's this one person who I watch who's like an anonymous commentary YouTuber, Pegasus. I love their content and I watch them, like they're one of the people that I watch like consistently, like whenever they put out a
anytime a video drops, you're
like,
there.
I'm there. I'm here. It's probably something on like Dream, because they do a lot of Dream content.
Like a giant dream documentary,
Oh my
like
gosh.
an old Shane Dawson style dream
Yes.
documentary.
Yes.
If we're looking to the future of your channel, are there any sneak peeks, little peeks behind the curtain that you could give us? Something coming down the pipeline?
Usually, okay, so I haven't talked about like TikTok before on my channel, so that'll be coming up, which like
Okay.
that's always fun, right?
Yeah.
We have to talk about TikTok scandals.
I think my biggest thing is I want to both build my channel and my group channel kind of together. My big dream project probably right now is a short film or like a small mini series of like videos, kind of like a sitcom. That's always been my idea, something like a show, like creative, that I can like use as like a creative outlet.
I'm trying to go into more like a discussion and conversation type of area. So definitely, I think if you start to take a look at my latest few videos, you will realize that it's going towards that area. So that is one area that I want to go into, so that I can actually have much more interaction with my viewers.
All right, I got one bonus. Where can people find you? Hear your thoughts, see your content. This is your chance to plug yourself for all to see.
Oh, okay. This is the hard one. No, so I think the best way to catch up with me is on Twitter. My @ is _Davie, Davie. All my links are there. My YouTube channel, Davie, or my group channel, Detention, and my Detention podcast on Spotify is just Detention on Spotify, or anywhere you want your podcasts, or my solo podcast, Sorry to Bother You, which is also on Spotify. Those are the best places to find me. I think Twitter is just probably the easiest one though.
Definitely on YouTube. Okay, if I do a good job on my optimization, I hope you guys can find me and my content on YouTube. Of course, I also frequent some Reddits, subreddits, and then on Discord. Okay, but if you can, find me on YouTube. That will be the best.
Ooh, I do have a Twitter here. Let me go to it so that I'm not giving you the wrong one. So my Twitter is Celestial Turtle. It's @ Turtle Celestial. So.
Okay, @ Turtle Celestial. Go there.
Yes.
Follow her.
I do have a TikTok under the same name, Celestial Turtle, but it's not anything like my YouTube channel. It's me like 3D printing things and painting them. So if anyone's
Go follow
interested
her
in
on
that,
TikTok. Find her 3D printing and her painting. That actually sounds really interesting. Thank you so much to Davie, Maya, Chris. Seriously, go to their channels, go to their Twitters, their TikToks, follow them. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more, I'm making more. I've already got more footage of people that I've interviewed, and I've got another video planned, but I don't quite have my interview slots filled. So if you have somebody you want me to interview, let me know. Subscribe if you want more of this. Feel free to slap a like. And I'll be seeing you later with either another interview video or something else. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, and night. This has been. Bye.